Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss an example for function and graph. Given we have the function ln, okay, so show that fx is one-to-one function. So let's begin. Fx sub 1 equals to fx sub 2. So negative ln, we have the bracket 4x sub 1 minus the 3 plus with the 5 equals to negative ln bracket 4x sub 2 minus the 3 plus with the 5. So we may simplify the situation, plus with the 5 plus with the 5. So 0, and then we have to rearrange. So we have ln bracket 4x sub 2 minus the 3 equals to ln 4x sub 1 minus the 3. So we may compare. So 4x sub 2 minus the 3 equals to 4x sub 1 minus the 3. We may rearrange and then simplify. So we have 4x sub 1 equals to 4x sub 2. So x sub 1 equals to x sub 2. Shows that fx is 1-to-1 function. Reason, because we have x sub 1 which is equals to x sub 2. So curly refers to b is to find the f inverse. So let's say we have fx which is equals to, we have 5 minus ln bracket 4x minus with the 3. Y is equals to fx. So we have the statement f inverse of y must be equals to x. So y is equals to 5 minus ln bracket 4x minus 3. Rearrange ln bracket 4x minus 3 where we have 5 minus the y. 4x minus the 3 equals to exponent 5 minus the y. So x is equals to exponent 5 minus the y plus with the 3 over the 4. So f inverse of x is equals to exponent. We have 5 minus the x plus with the 3 and then over the 4. So that is the f inverse. So given the situation, we have fx which is equals to 5 minus ln bracket 4x minus the 3. And then for the f inverse, we have the situation which is exponent 5 minus the x plus with the 3 over the 4. So f and also the f inverse. Continue, state the domain and range for the f and also the f inverse. So kindly refers to the f. So based on the situation given, they said that x must be greater than equals to 1. So the domain for the f would be 1 until the infinity. As for the range, we have to refer to the graph later on, or we may refer to the situation given. So as we all know, domain for the f actually is the range for the f inverse as well. Later on only we decide what is the range for the f and also the domain for the f inverse. Curly refers to the D. Sketch the graph of the fx and also the f inverse on the same axis. So refers to the f. At first we have y equals to ln bracket 4x minus the 3. So here we have x greater than 3 over the 4. So the asymptote will be 3 over 4. So if it refers to the graph, we will have something like this. So the graph will be something like this. Y must be like this. Because of the situation, they said x must be greater than equals to 1. So because when we substitute x equals to 1, so notice that here in here we have 4 minus 3 which is ln 1. So x equals to 1, y will become 0. That's why we have the dot at the bottom and only have the solid graph at here. So that will be the graph for the situation. Next, if y is equals to negative ln bracket 4x minus the 3, so the graph will be something like this. So here we have 3 over 4, so the graph will be something like this. Because we flip the situation due to the negative. Continue. Next, we have to add on the 5. When y equals to 5 minus ln bracket 4x minus the 3. So means that we have to shift up this thing for 5 units. So later on, we will refer to the graph. So continue. Here we have the situation when x is equals to 3 over the 4. Okay, then continue. So in here we have 1, 0. If we shift upward, we will have 1, 5. So here we have 1. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here will be the coordinate. Then continue. In order to find the y equals to 0, we have 0 equals to 5 minus the ln bracket 4x minus the 3. So ln, we have the 4x minus the 3 equals to the 5. Then continue, we have e to the power of 5 and then plus with the 3 and then over the 4. So that is the value for x. So based on the situation given, so x is equals to e to the power 5 plus with the 3 over the 4. So you may refer to the calculator, which is the big number, maybe around 30 until 40. So let's say here will be the intersection, where we have e power 5 plus with the 3 over the 4 and then 0. So the graph will be something like this. Okay, so that is the graph for the fx. Continue. Next, what we have to do is to find the inverse. So for the inverse, we have the situation. So here we have 1, 5. So if we flip, at first we have to flip the x, which is equals to y. So here, let's say we have the situation y, which is equals to x. So 1, 5, it becomes 5, 1. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here we have the 1. So let's say 5, 1 is located around here. So we have 5, 1. Next, based on the situation given in here, we have 0. So it must be something over here. Next, x equals to 3 over 4. We will change it to y is equals to 3 over 4. So the graph will be something like this. So here, let's say we have the situation 0, e to the power 5 plus the 3 over the 4. So here we have the y-axis, here we have the x-axis, then we must have the y equals to x, and then the intersection point, and also the asymptote for the y and also the x. So basically that is the graph. So do remember, based on the situation, we must find the range as well. So range for the f, you may refer to the red in color. So the highest will be the 5. So domain 1 until infinity, range for the f would be, the highest would be the 5. Okay, the highest will be the 5, so negative infinity until 5. So that is the answer for the situation given.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you think the video is useful, kindly consider to like, comment, share and subscribe.